Hey everybody, it's Roy from ANSgear. We're going to look at some pants today. These are the Empire FT LTD paintball pants. So these are the limited edition pants. They are numbered, so they only made a certain amount of them. And each one does come with a badge with the serial number on it. We'll start with the features of the pant itself. Let me get this tag kind of out of the way. So we'll start at the top up here with the belt area. So you can see that it does have Velcro sides to it all the way around with the adjustment straps on them. The one thing about these adjustments, there isn't a ton of adjustment size to it. So I mean, you get the stretch, you can wrap it around and get it there. So buy your pants sized properly so that you can utilize the belt to its maximum potential, if that makes sense. This right here is a small, so this is a 32 to 34 inch waist setup. So you definitely want to kind of keep it as you would a pair of pants. If you like them a little bigger, obviously get a bigger size. If you're going to be wearing knee pads or anything underneath them, I take that into account of the size that you're getting. But waist size right here, 32, 34 for a small, you know, make sure you're within that range. If you don't like the Velcro tabs and you just want to run a normal belt on it, you can. It does have loops on there. You've got 2 loops in the back, 2 loops in the front, so you can run a normal belt in it. Your belt can kind of get a little wonky in there with only 4 loop straps on there, so you know, take that for what it's worth, but you could run a normal belt in there if you really needed to. The fly area is padded on the front right here, so plenty of padding right there. Nice pull tab to get this open. A lot of pants, they just have buttons on them, but no way to really get a hold of those buttons. With the pull tab, makes getting those buttons off super easy. Velcro in both spots to keep that tab in its place, as well as the buttons. Open that up. We have one more button to securely keep the fly closed, plus the zipper to get down in there. Now on the inside, you will see this mesh lining. I am not particularly fond of mesh lining when it runs the whole length of the pant all the way down to the bottoms down here. But this mesh lining does only run to mid-knee. So if you're wearing knee pads and that Velcro on your knee pads, it really won't get caught in the lining and tear it all up just because it doesn't run all the way down. That's really my disliking of the mesh on the inside. It can just get stuck to anything inside of there. So with it only running halfway down, you're in the clear on that one. Moving down the pant, zippers on both sides. This thing's always in the way here. I'll tuck that in. Right here, you can see that there's pretty good depth to the pocket. On the right-hand pocket, you do get the microfiber that's attached inside there, so you can pull it out, clean your goggles, wipe off your gun, whatever you want to do. Tuck that back in there. Then on this side over here, just another open pocket. There's nothing in this one, so don't expect to find any hidden treasures in there. The zippers do have the weather-resistant cover to them, so when it is zipped, it'll help keep dirt, rainwater, snow, paint out of the zipper, so anything that's in there will be protected, especially if it's a microfiber, you're trying to keep it clean. You don't want that covered in goo. Moving down, the thigh area right here, it is vented. You can see the holes in it, keeping you nice and cool, getting that air, the hot air out. And all of this area right here, this is all stretch fabric, so it gives the pant the ability to stretch when you're crawling, diving, sliding, instead of just ripping apart. Now that stretch does go to the crotch area over here, so this will help again with the pants ripping the crotch out. I've torn the crotch out of a bunch of pants, and I only will pick up pants now that have this stretch area right here, because it really does reduce the stress on this particular area of the pant. Moving farther down, knee pads run from here to here, and they aren't really thick knee pads, so I would not run this pant personally without wearing knee pads underneath it. I just like the extra protection and the extra bounce that I get out of them, but there's really not a tremendous amount of padding in the knees. It is there, but again, it's personal preference. I like a little bit more padding in there. A little bit further down here, you can see that we got nice venting on the front. You can actually see the tablecloth through there. So good heat exchange, good air exchange out of there. And then you get the drawstring on the cuffs at the bottom to keep them around your ankle. You don't want to see these getting caught on the bottom of your cleats or the back of your shoe. It'll trip you up. You'll end up just destroying them with your shoes anyway if you don't keep them up. You see guys walking around the field all the time. Their pants are dragging all over the place. They're torn and frayed. Keep your pants nice. With the string on the bottom, it'll help keep them out of the way. You won't be falling over. Flip it over here. We do have padding on the hip right here. Not a ton of padding on there, but again, some padding on the hip. So when you're sliding and diving and crawling, it's going to help you just stay protected. 2 pockets right there. You could use these for battle swabs. You would definitely want to use them for the folded ones because they aren't that deep. So you're not going to get like a standard straight shot or something in there. This part folds up here. Stretch area again, because again, you're going to have your pack rested against this. This whole area is padded, and it is kind of like a rubberized padding, so it'll help hold the pack in place, as well as give you the padding to, it's bouncing off your back. It's just going to give you that lumbar support and keep you nice and comfortable all day long. Plus breathability, plus stretchability. It's got everything right there. Venting, more venting running down the leg. We get down to the bottom here. Tons of venting. This is like super wide open venting right here. I could put my hand underneath there. You could see it through there. So plenty of open air transfer right there. Going to keep you nice and cool. And then we get down to the bottoms again, and it's just the cuff at the bottom. Great pants. The LTDs, the limited line has always been a fantastic pant. Again, they are limited as far as production run, so getting the serial number on there, you're getting something that's a little bit special. They did make a good amount of them, so they're not like super rare or anything. But having the badge on it with the number on it, it makes it a little bit of a different pant. Plus, good quality, good material, good protection in it. It's not a pant that you would be unhappy with purchasing. So check them out. Make sure you get the right sizes for your setup. You don't want to look you don't want to look sloppy when you're out there. So check for sizes. Check these pants out. These are the Empire the Empire FT LTD pants, available through the website. Order them now through ANSgear.com.